Closed captioning for great tastes is presented by Manitoba Canola Growers. Canola oil. Eat well for life. Manitoba Liquor Mart presents Great Tastes of Manitoba. Great Tastes is brought to you by GreatTastesMB.ca. Great Tastes is sponsored by Manitoba Agriculture, Food and Rural Development.
Hello everyone, welcome to Great Tastes of Manitoba. Boy, do we have some treats for you today. We, of course, at the Grant Park Liquor Mart Education Center, and it's all about canola cooks today. This is about healthy, good, local creations, and I'm so excited to have Ellen Pruden here with us, Manitoba Canola Growers, and we also have Ben Rush, of course, Manitoba Liquor and Lottery, so we're going to get back to Ben in just a second, but what are we doing today? This is so exciting. There's so many different things happening.
We have so much going on. So we're gonna make a beet pesto, and then we're gonna turn it into a beet pesto linguini. And then we have a jicama slaw with sauteed shrimp tacos. So delicious. And then we're gonna end off with a baked maple donut. And make a little donut party, have a fun kitchen party.
We just get to the donuts. We'll get to the donuts in a minute. But that's a lot of different stuff, Ben. Are you panicked or are you
Not panicked. I'm actually looking forward to this.
You're challenged?
It's gonna be, challenged, and it's gonna work out really good. The wheels are turning.
The wheels are turning. All right. That's always a dangerous thing with you, Ben. We're looking forward to seeing what you bring back. So good luck, sir. All right, great. So recipe number one, beet pesto with linguini. This has got like a whole bunch of things that I really love in here.
Me too. I love beets, and it's simple ingredients that we're going to make great stuff. So 3 beets is all that you need, and you want to trim off the ends. And so we're just going to make sure that you cut off the head and the tail here.
And getting back to the locally produced, right? These are peak of the market beets.
Yes, and so we're so lucky to have so many great products, and peak and the local beets, and of course local garlic that you can use, and we have our local canola oil.
Right.
And a neat one is that we have this new local canola that is being produced. There's 3 vintages, and so there's farmers that are growing the same seed and that they're being then crushed the same way, but they taste differently. So we have one from Winkler, Grandview, and East Selkirk, and it all has to do with their terroir, or the earth that's giving it the difference.
So, is this a new thing, vintages
brand
with canola oil?
New
all right,
in Manitoba, so 100%.
Cool.
So we've trimmed it off. We got the garlic, because why not do roasted garlic?
Chuck one in there.
It sweetens it out. When it's a raw, in that raw state, it's really bitter and it's very pungent and strong, but let's sweeten it out. So wrap it up, make sure it's steamed. Pinch your size. I like to leave a sheet on the bottom just in case a little leakage happens.
Leaky, yep.
400 degrees, 40 minutes.
40 minutes. Sometimes beets, you can't tell how long it's going to take them to cook, but about 40 minutes, that's probably a good starting point. Sometimes they cook up real quick.
They do, and it all depends on the size, of course.
Right.
So we've peeled them. Here, you can use food grade
I was going to say, your hands are nice and clean. You can't even
Just
tell, because they brand you. Beets
wash
totally.
them. Look at all our beet juice, right? And then we're going to use the roasted garlic, because we want that sweetness in here. And then we have a little bit of pepper that's going to go around, a little bit of salt, and of course our Parmesan cheese.
So there's actually a couple of ingredients that would go into like a traditional pesto, because you put the Parmesan cheese, and walnuts go in regular pesto?
No, it's typically pine nuts, but this one we can be using something different. So we're just going to give it a little pulse. We're going to add in a little lemon juice, because we need that little bit of acid in there. Give it another pulse. And of course, we're using 1/3 of a cup of canola oil, and this is just a traditional one that we're using, and there we go. So pulse it to your consistency, and then it ends up looking like this. It's going to blow your mind off. It's that good. It's going to be so delicious.
It looks pretty amazing.
So we'll be using this in our barbecue show that we're doing.
That's right. You're so
remember
excited about that
recipe.
pesto.
Remember this recipe.
All right.
But now this is great ingredients done easy and fast.
Yeah.
And here you take this, and now we're going to make a linguini sauce.
Okay.
So we're going to warm up our pan. We have whipping cream.
Dairy. Well, I grew up on a dairy farm, so whipping cream close to my heart. I love it. If they call for a cup, I put 1.5 cups. You never have too much cream.
Canola meal, so that's the byproduct. That's the leftover of when they crush canola.
Okay.
Then that is what they feed dairy cows. And dairy cows love it so much that they produce 1 liter of milk more per day.
Get out of here.
Yeah, so it goes in the ration.
Canola.
I know, it's so cool. So simple cream sauce, a little Parmesan cheese.
Okay.
You give that a stir for me, Dad. And then we're gonna add in our beet pesto and then watch the magic as we turn this into
magic, no pressure.
The deliciousness and the color change that's gonna take place.
That looks...
And so we're just gonna heat it through because we really want that cheese to melt through and it's gonna get a little consistency and a little thicker. But doesn't it look great? I'm gonna add a little pepper. You don't need to add salt to this one because the Parmesan's already a little
quite salty.
And so then that's just is gonna continue through. That's looking so good. So we're gonna let that rest for a minute. The beet pesto, you can freeze in smaller containers as I've done here. Keep it in your freezer and then you can use it, we have a dip at canolaeatwell.com that you can get, or of course the pizza that we're gonna make, the pesto, anything that use that traditional pesto sauce. Taste
Eat it
this
right out of the
beet
jar.
pesto.
You could do that too.
Oh my gosh, do you want to taste it?
I would love to taste it.
Okay, you need to have a little spoonful. The flavors that are going on in here, and it's a different consistency. Isn't that
garlic
just
it
amazing?
just hits you right away.
That's little very good. Baguette, a really nice baguette. So beets are, they're in season year round from Peak, which is amazing. And this is what you could be making all the time.
Okay, fantastic. So there we go. Now we're gonna go Mexican turnip on you here in just a couple of minutes. If you've ever wondered what a jicama is, well, it's not a jicama, it's a jicama. Is that right?
It's a jicama.
Okay, jicama and sweet lemon salad. That is coming up next, right here on Great Taste of Manitoba, and it is a great taste. That is awesome.
You're watching Great Tastes of Manitoba, brought to you in part by Manitoba Agriculture, Food and Rural Development,